Check 1, 2, testing out everything just to make sure I go on a few minutes early because sometimes people can't hear me. So if you hear me, please in the chat that it's coming through okay, it looks okay, and there's nothing falling out of my nose or something. But anyway, um, by the way, Lebanon, uh, I wanted to tell you that your In-N-Out is probably the first one in Tennessee. I believe so. I know you're getting it. I know they're moving to Franklin, the home office, but I believe your building is like up already. So you're going to be like the first In-N-Out that Tennessee has ever received. No, seriously. I mean it. Yours is one of the first 3 locations. I believe yours is already built. So I believe Lebanon. In fact, I'm going out on Sunday to film in Lebanon for something really cool. Um, but yeah, I think love. My order used to be a double double, animal style, extra spread. That was it. Always order that. So if you're gonna try In-N-Out, get a double double, animal style, extra spread, and you'll find out why. But anyway, same with the fries. I think you can get them animal style. So it's like French fries with like grilled onions on top, and then it's kind of like a Thousand Island, their secret sauce or their In-N-Out sauce, whatever it is. Their spread. So as okay, Stu just started off his comment. I mean this as constructive criticism. You know that makes me nervous when you start that way. You know the rule of thumb. I don't insult you. I don't mean to be rude, but and here it comes. Let's see. Watch it being totally okay. Uh, what is the point of posting a blog article when it's just going to be written by AI? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. AI didn't write it, but that's okay though. You wanna claim it did. That trust me, you can tell. Well, whatever. Uh, so Stu, you get a gold star for accusing something being of AI. You guys, I don't know what it is in America, but people get off by going, it's AI. They get off by that. I don't get it. Okay, so I made a mug with artwork that AI designed. So what's wrong with that? Can I not do that? You use Google. Nobody ever did that. Oh yeah, that information came off the internet. Nobody does that. But when it's AI, you guys get a boner. Literally, excuse me, but you guys literally get off on this. And I don't understand. What is your fatuation, or I should say infatuation, with spotting AI? Everything's AI. How about that? Every video I do, everything I say, me right now, it's not me. I'm out shopping with my wife. It's all AI. There you go. 100% of what I do is all AI. There. Now you guys can breathe. You guys can rest and enjoy a live stream about family, food, and fun, not spotting AI. So that's my personal opinion. So I literally went out of my way, and you guys are like, oh, AI wrote it for you. No, I told AI to type it up. I did it verbally. I told it what I wanted to talk about. I told it what I wanted to say. I wrote the whole thing. I put the pictures in. I scratched my butt. I did it all. But like that's not going to matter. Oh, AI did it. Okay. Believe what you want. There's no way that I'm going to convince you Just like trying to make a Democrat Republican, there's no way. Trying to make a non-believer a believer, no way. The internet has never flipped anybody. Never. It's just a mouthpiece for a lot of people. That's all. So, Stu, believe it was AI. Have a great Saturday. Dance around your freaking house naked for all I care. I don't know how you celebrate AI identity, but realize I, I just don't get why you guys get off on that. I just don't get it. So we're off to a big start on the show. All right. Because Stu, that was like the first thing you had to say. You didn't even say good morning. You literally didn't even say good morning. You know, Lebanon, praise the Lord first. That was awesome. But hey, I don't mean to stick my finger in your eye, but I'm sticking my finger in your eye. That's basically what that was. Okay. So let's back up a little bit. Oh, by the way, Stu, there you still can say whatever you want. Just like I can say whatever I want. You're Do not block Stu, any of my moderators, please, because Stu's been good. Stu's a good guy or girl. If that girl goes by Stu, I think it's a guy. I'm almost positive. But Stu, yeah, you still hang out, and I appreciate you being here. By the way, I know you didn't say it, but good morning. Yeah, hope all's going good. Um, so I might as well address the thumbnail to start off. You guys remember the chicken sandwich wars? Do you remember Chick-fil-A versus Popeyes? Then KFC trying to get into it. Then then it was Wendy's, and then it was everybody had chicken sandwiches. They still do. I don't get it, but they're doing the same thing with chicken wraps. I would love to know, what is your favorite place of chicken wraps? Hey Tuck, what's going on? Um, which chicken wrap do you prefer? I mean, I know Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. Oh, by the way, Chick-fil-A now has big chicken strips. You can go check those out if you like Chick-fil-A. Who doesn't, right? So anyway, let me know what your choice is for a chicken wrap. Do you like McDonald's? God, I literally, unless McDonald's did like the world's best promotion in the world, I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there to eat. I wouldn't go there to film. I wouldn't I wouldn't talk about anything they're doing. They got to be doing a great promotion for me to bring it to the Jack on the Go show. But now Wendy's, that's a different story. Guys, there's a few places I want to talk about. Hey Wim, what's going on? Uh Once again, I don't know if you heard Wim, but do not block Stu, please. And Stu, if by chance somebody does because they didn't hear me, let me know and I'll clear the way for you. Okay. Uh, Let me see. Okay. So Wendy's is doing two things. First of all, I didn't know Wendy's had a secret menu. I think everybody does now. But Wendy's has a secret menu that I'm going to go check out. Probably just going to eat the meat out of it, but I'm going to buy it just to show it to you. Literally. Maybe Tammy will try it. I don't know. I'll try the meat, but it's a secret menu item. I won't tell you until, oh, when am I filming that? I believe I'm filming that next. Also, I don't know if you guys like the TV show Wednesday on Netflix. It did really well on its first season. It's been 12,000 years since season 1. We're still waiting for season 2. I don't know what it is with TV shows, but Wednesday is coming back for season 2. Probably be 3 1/4 episodes, and that's it for the whole season. It's like you don't get long seasons anymore. You get only 6 episodes or 8 episodes, and you gotta wait a year and a half for it. When did we digress to that? But anyway, Wendy's and Wednesday are partnering. The Frosty is gonna have a dark swirl going through it. There's gonna be some menu items, special. I don't I think it's kind of perfect for because Halloween's coming up. So I believe there's some food items. We're gonna go take a look at it, see how they did. I don't know if I wanna I hope it's a swirl in the Frosty and it's not a black Frosty. I don't think you're gonna sell a lot of black Frosties. So I'll let you know. I don't believe it is. I think it's a swirl, but it's a dark Frosty, and that's about it. Oh yeah, Lebanon. I did see Fantastic Four last night. Fantastic Four. I reviewed it. It's on all my social media. It the the weird thing about Fantastic Four, which I sat back and I noticed, it's the only movie I've ever seen that. Well, that's not true. That's not true. Horizon Zero Dawn video game did the same thing. When you combine historical, nostalgic, okay, with futuristic, literally you looked at the cars, you felt like you were back in the 60s. You looked at the furniture, you looked at the color schemes. It was all like back in the 60s type of a look. The talk show, the you know, the scene, certain scenes. And then you see futuristic, whether it's the robot or the technology they're working with or the cars flying. It was a perfect it was crazy. It was nostalgia and future. And I realized that last night watching. I'm like, this is weird because it's like a 1960s car flying. So realize that. I know Hero, Zero Dawn did the same thing. They took prehistoric animals and made them mechanical in the video game. So it felt nostalgic, old, old times, saber-tooth tiger, but he shot lasers like from his eyes or something. So it was a good mix. It was a safe movie. The whole family will love it. Um, what else? No warnings, none whatsoever. Stay for the end credits. There's 2 end credits. There's one right at the start of the credits, and which you have to see. The second one, you can leave after the first one. The second one's stupid. I waited to the very end. I watched the second one and went, it had nothing to do with nothing. You can watch both of them, but I'm telling you, the second one's stupid. The first one's very important. Okay. The movie was great. Uh, the guy who played Reed, um, the husband, the leader of the Fantastic Four, Stretch. Um, he did better than I thought. The movie was better than I thought. I literally thought I was going to come and complain to you guys how bad the movie was, and the movie was good. It was, it was decent. Um, so I mean, you can go see it and not worry about it. Enjoy. I believe it's going to do way better than Superman did. Uh, but yeah, go enjoy the movie. Um, what else? I know Little Caesars is celebrating with a pizza that has it's cut in four, meaning there's quads, and you can make different toppings on the pizza on different quadrants. I don't know if they're still doing that. They were doing that to promote the movie, but that's Little Caesars. You can check with them. But yeah, I'll take you over to Wendy's. We will look at the dark frosty. We will look at this. While we're there, I'm gonna order the secret menu item to show you guys that. Let's see. Hey, Rowdy Rat, what's going on? Here's it is not really the same. It's more postable. Okay, so what I mean the same is I don't mean story. I don't mean any of that. What I mean is they did a mix of old historical times with futuristic. That was all. So a tiger that shoots lasers is old and futuristic. That's how it's the same. So, um, oh, Rowdy Rat says it's called retro futurism. Okay, I didn't know they had a term for that. If I said anything, you know, maybe I because I didn't use the term right, I offended somebody. I'm sorry. But anyway, I thought it was done very well. I also like uh, Horizon Zero Dawn. Big fan of that game. So let's see here. Doo-doo-doo. A lot of people. Good morning, by the way. Happy Saturday. A lot going on. So I guess nobody claims to like any of the chicken wraps, I guess. Or I completely missed that part of the chat. And it just flew by. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Wim, you don't have Wendy's. Okay. I haven't eaten Wendy's for a while, but that's weird that you don't have Wendy's. But I guess Wendy's is just US, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Dark Frosty is sitting close to me. No, no, it's not. It's not woke. It's Dark Frosty because they added fudge to it or something, or another flavor mixed in. I don't know, but it's related to Wednesday, the show, which is monster type. And really, it's not monsters, and the show isn't about monsters, but it's set in that theme. So there may be some monsters. They killed them. I don't know. If you've never watched Wednesday, you should. I know Stranger Things is coming back from what I heard. I stopped watching Stranger Things about season two. Like, the kids grew up. They weren't cute anymore. I kind of got over the storylines. That was me personally. I meant chicken, but oh, okay, let's see. The new, they have Wimdies. That's funny, Rowdy. Um, okay, the new Mickey D's chicken wrap is different than the old one. The old one had cucumber. Okay, I would think Mickey D's has either their chicken strips, like most people, most fast food make their chicken wrap with the chicken strips that they normally serve up. So, like if you go to Culver's and you get the 4-pack chicken strips, and then you order the chicken wrap, it's the same thing. It's in a tortilla. That's it. Um, Cactus wants me to say hi to your friend Michelle in North Carolina. Hope they're doing well. I know that North Carolina's had a few bumps in the road over the past few years. So I hope everything's great in North Carolina. Some of the I think the winner of the Carolina Barbecue Wars was in North Carolina. I believe they were the best. South Carolina won on oysters. But barbecue, North Carolina had it hands down. Hey, everybody say hi to Michelle. That's Cactus's friend. I want to talk about KFC. I don't know why, but I've been talking about them lately. Most people don't like KFC. Okay. The top three reasons: the chicken's tiny. They buy the tiniest chicken parts. Um, their service is horrific. Like rude, not nice. It's not like Dutch Brothers. They'll talk your ear off. They'll hang out the window. They make sure they care about you. Okay. Um, Go to KFC, forget it. They're throwing your chicken out the window. It's tiny pieces for $14,000. It's wicked expensive. I I don't know what makes them think they act like they're number one. Serious. People sit back and go, yeah, I'm not paying, $2 for a leg of chicken. So KFC is trying to win customers back. They're really desperate right now. They're giving away buckets of chicken for signing up, I think, for the rewards program. But I'm like, why would I want buckets of small over? I don't know. Anyway, I'd rather go to Popeyes. I'd rather go to churches. I'd rather go. Oh, you know what's better than KFC? Publix, Kroger, Walmart. I mean, any supermarket chicken is better than KFC chicken. It doesn't taste good. The service is horrible, and it costs $10,000. Why would you go to KFC? No wonder they're giving it away. People aren't buying it. That's all. So I don't know what the Uncrustable controversy is, but was that last night's video? Did that release? Uncrustable. That was fun. That came out really well. I was more surprised that it worked. It was a little difficult splitting the biscuits because when I saw somebody do it, they just they were like layers. They open right up. I'm like, what the frick? I bought one of every biscuit. None of them had layers. None of them were easy to separate. So we just use a knife and cut it in half carefully. Do you like North or South Carolina more? I like South Carolina more. Um, just to let you know, politically, food wise, the people, um, I got a war. Not that I didn't love North Carolina. I They won the best barbecue place, but overall, I enjoyed South Carolina. North Carolina, they it we went to the Carolinas when they were still wearing masks. I'm almost positive. Was that Yeah, we were was that the time? No, maybe not. No, no, it was. It was because we went into our hotel. We're in the lobby. We're not standing near anybody. Totally open lobby. The guy 15 miles away behind the front desk demanded we put our masks on. That was North Carolina's attitude. So that's probably the only reason I'm more of a South Carolina guy. Nobody had a mask. Everybody was kind. It was way different. So I'm guessing South Carolina is not liberal and North Carolina is. I'm guessing. I don't know. But I do believe there's a lady from South Carolina that's been getting a lot of popularity, one of the politician ladies, but I don't know. I don't follow South Carolina politics, but I have heard. So anyway, the food, the barbecue was better in North Carolina. Ironically, the sauce, the mustard sauce that you get in the Carolinas, it was made better in South Carolina. Go figure. So grab your sauce, drive up to North Carolina from South Carolina, eat your barbecue. It was kinda cool to do the vinegar mustard barbecue sauce on tour. That was different, where if you go to Kansas City, you go to Texas, they're all brown sugar base, molasses, that type of barbecue sauce, totally different, and they nailed beef. Texas was okay on pork. Tennessee does pork really well. Memphis does pork ribs really well. Beef, you gotta go to Texas. Brisket, I don't care. It any kind of beef ribs, oh my gosh. The beef there was flawless. Like right off the farm, flawless. Uh, let's see here. What's gonna grab my water? So anyway, let's take a look at the chat. Buying a chicken from a farmer is still yes. When I'm not sure if you're in Belgium, if you have access to farms. Even in California, we bought from the local farms. We had to go down a little bit, but farm, like if you have the Amish, I know we do here in America, in Kentucky, in Pennsylvania. If you go to the Amish and you buy their chickens night and day from the slimy stuff at the store, they're beautiful. Like everything from the farm, uh, if it ain't from the supermarket, it's incredible. It really is. That's why every time I go to the Amish, I bring back a couple frozen chickens that they raised, that they let run on the property, you know, all that. Let's see, you're so smart. Oh, got it. It's so funny because sometimes I'll look for questions, and sometimes you guys are answering each other's questions. Buying a chicken, yeah, but buying a chicken from Wim. I guess you have a farm that you can buy it from. I wonder if Belgium chickens taste different than American chickens. I bet they do. Not because it's Belgium, but because Belgian people probably use a different blend of feed when they feed their chickens and grow and raise chickens than Americans, I'm guessing. Just I can't prove that. Maybe we'll get together and I'll have you ship me, I'll pay you, and you ship me a chicken from Belgium farm. That'd be cool. Whoops. Stop scrolling. How's our leaderboard doing? Hey, Rowdy Rat, you're number one, buddy. Cactus number two. Is it Michael Kane? Number three. Steam Love. Yep. Everything's going good. So anyway, let's see here. Love. Yeah, you can also, if you're gonna buy a turkey like for the holidays, I would pre-order it a couple weeks ahead. So that just to make sure you're not without a turkey because they ran out. Pre-order it, prepay for it. They'll slaughter it and they'll burn the feathers off or pluck the feathers off. They'll deliver it all cleaned up for you. Um, I know the Amish video I did, like the last Amish month. Um, they've expanded. Like their bakery goods blew up. They're they're now selling like Amish paintings, pencil drawings, clothing, teas, coffees. The store probably quadrupled since I've been there last. Let's see here. Oh, and thank you once again to all my mods. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you. Uh, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Wim. That's what I thought. I thought the chickens by you would get different feed. So the eggs would taste different, the chicken would taste different. Crazy. Uh let's see. Oh, you want me to do more collabs with the Ellis Way? Okay. If you guys don't some of you don't know the Ellis Way, friend of mine, been helping her channel out. Um, she's grown really good all by herself. She doesn't need my help. I just guided her, pushed her in the right direction. She's been growing all by herself. So I'm not taking any credit for it. Uh, all I want to do is see her succeed. Everybody, I think I'm helping four people, four content creators. One's doing a podcast. No, two's doing podcasts. Two is doing videos, content creation. So let's see. If you wanna help or join or get help as a content creator, I'm on Facebook. It's called Content Corner. Okay. It's content creators helping content creators. Kind of like what the Jackpack was supposed to be, but that fell miserably. So I completely destroyed that. And I tried again. And it wasn't about me. My name didn't be in it. It was about everybody helping everybody. So once again, you got a phone, which you're probably watching right now on your phone. Um, you can be creating content. It's literally so inexpensive now to be a content creator. So I'll help you with all the steps. If you already know what you're doing, don't worry about it. Help somebody else if you can. Did that 1 year with an Amish turkey. Yep, got that. Uh, baby chicks. Hey, how much is a baby chick? Uh, how much they charge for a baby chicken? Just curious. I'm not raising chickens. It's just there's too many people around here that do that I can buy eggs from them, and they're only like $2 or $3 a dozen. Crazy. Uh, let's see. Hey, Jack. Happy Saturday. Hey, Brandon. What's going on? I was thinking about this. Letting Jack about breakfast wars. Um, yeah, I never until you brought it up. I've never thought of that. Doing going to breakfast places. Uh, I'm not sure there's a big demand for breakfast places reviews, but everybody deserves love, right? One of my favorite breakfast places is a place out of Florida, the company. It's called Kiki's Cafe. We have one here locally. Uh, I think Denny's owns them. Honestly, I used to like Denny's. I mean, cheap, crappy breakfast. You're hungover, perfect place. But I think Denny's owns Kiki's, and Kiki's is like uh, it's almost like Denny's, but maybe a little cut above. It's a little cleaner, a little nicer, a little more design, interior. But yeah, so if you live near a Kiki's, I recommend it. The one here is good. I can't say in your hometown, but it was good. They took care of me. The food was good. I was a little shocked that Denny's owns it. You know, there's something to say about Denny's. I love Denny's and I hate Denny's at the same time. It's crazy. It's like the Waffle House. People love the Waffle House. People hate the Waffle House and call it Awful House. So it's a love hate relationship. But yeah, I'll think about um the breakfast wars. I'll give that a second thought when I get off or later on today. 20. If you go to the Amish farm, okie doke. Uh, okay, the Amish store that I go to, they're already in the cooler, clean, ready to go, be sold. So you don't sit there and watch them snap the neck and, clean, pull the feathers, and not where I go. You guys might. Maybe your thing. Uh, by the way, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The Ellis way. She has a friend, and I hope she does this. She has a friend that sells like the beef, the chicken, the lamb, everything off the farm. Has a farm, butchers, and sells the products. So I would love for her to do a video on that. I've already asked her. She just got to be in the mood. Let's see here. What else? Yeah, I'm not gonna go into I did a review of the kind of the local coffee places, Scooters, Seven Brew, Dutch Brothers, um, Starbucks is just nasty. If you've had the others, you'll never go back to Starbucks. You'll just pick somebody else. But some of the best coffee we determined was Dutch Brothers out of all of them. As for breakfast places, we definitely I'm not so much worried about coffee. E Okay, breakfast places excuse me, breakfast places like cafes hold on a minute. Sorry about that, had to clear my throat. So breakfast places like cafes, diners, all that, you expect the coffee to be nasty. It's like a 24-hour diner, you know, but I'm more concerned with keeping the cup full. I don't rate coffee that much. If I go to a breakfast place, I expect to get gas station coffee. I just do. Um, the only place, sit down, that makes good coffee usually are Italian restaurants because they're using an Italian dark roast with a beautiful cream and you make it and it tastes good. So I'm more concerned keep my cup full. Nothing irritates me more than having an empty coffee cup and the waitress walks by like 10 times. And you're like, hello, it's freaking breakfast time. Serve me something. But that's just personally. Good morning, Jack. I watched your Uncrustables video last night. Good concept. But have you tried making your own peanut butter or jams before? Um, yes. In fact, that peanut butter um, is you can get the peanuts, you can buy peanuts, put them through the grinder, and it turns it into butter, peanut butter. Um, the jam, not so much. I'm not about ready to that's a whole nother video. I have done it. I have made homemade jam. It's a little bit of work, not bad. People who do it all the time, but you know, you can literally you don't have to do peanut butter and jelly. I just know the kids. The reason I did peanut butter jelly was because the kids died for the Uncrustables PB and J. They just do. Junior grew up on them. They're a big hit. So that's why I did a couple like that. I have to tell you, the sausage patties were better. It was better. Sausage and cheese was probably what. The more I think about it, the more I think I don't remember who won during the video. I said in the video, but sausage and cheese. Now that I think back, impressed me the most. But you can literally, I mean, if you're, let's say you're a vegetarian, you cheese and vegetables. You can do whatever you want inside that biscuit. Super easy. You make biscuits on your own. Great. Then divide it up yourself. Flatten them out. Stuff them with. Put another layer right on top. There you go. You got from scratch biscuits, you got vegetables, you got cheese, whatever you want. Um, I think most people will make them out of will use pizza ingredients, mozzarella, sauce, and pepperoni, and they'll stuff them. That's what I really believe. Uh, Denny's Waffle House, first watch. Okay, Steam Glove, you're right, but I will tell you right now, I've been to all three. First watch easily will blow away the other two. Like Waffle House and Denny's are bottom of the barrel, dude. From their coffee to their napkins to their salt and pepper shakers, everything about those places. Like First Watch is a little bit better than both those. Denny's and Waffle House are battling to see who norms. If you're from California, there's a place called Norms that I think is below Denny's. I didn't think there was till I went to Norms. So yeah, there's gas station coffee. You know, you'd be surprised, guys. Some gas station coffee bars really got it going on. They got when you literally the gas station here grinds the beans right in front of you, brews them right in front of you, fills your cup with fresh coffee, freshly ground, freshly brewed coffee, and then you can pick the ingredients or flavor it however you want with pumps or the little tear open containers or whatever. But it doesn't get any more real than that. Wait, hey Rowdy, hold on a minute. Oh, are you number one still? Yeah. Rowdy Rat, Cactus, Michael Caine. Top three still? Okay. On the leaderboard. Oh, I meant to say this at the beginning of the show. So I'm probably not going to say this many times, but if anybody does a super chat from now until the birth of my grandbaby, okay, that money is going to Jack Jr., Brianna, and the child. Anything during the show. So if you want to give the kids anything, I'm giving all my super chats to them. So from now to the baby's birth. Okay. Just letting you know, not a big deal. I would, I even thought about not telling you, but it just slipped out. So anyway, um, let's see. I couldn't drink more than I can't imagine how to manage to drink Creative Coffee drinks. You know, okay, to be honest, I worked at a bar. I wasn't the bartender, I was the bar back. The guy that filled the ice bins, carried the kegs of beer in, all that crap. Um, there was a bartender. His first name was Pierre. The guy was amazing. Okay, he could pour 13 drinks at one time. He'd remember orders like crazy. And he'd pour all the drinks and hand them all out, and he was amazing. But the one thing he did do, which I believe coffee places do too, um, the one thing he did by the like if somebody was at the bar where he worked right at the counter and they in they're about on their fourth drink, he would not put any alcohol in. He Yes, it's wrong. This was 20 some odd years ago. But he was like, yeah, they're not gonna know the difference. They're gonna have a good time. They're gonna meet people, and they're probably not gonna wrap themselves around a freaking telephone pole. But he would literally so it's not good, but I believe when you order coffee with extra shots, I'm not sure you're getting all the shots. I'm not. I wish that would be a good experiment, but I don't know how I could test it. How can you test your gut? extra shots in it. I don't know. So Pierre was stealing from them. You know what? Pierre was doing them a favor. They should have been drinking that much. They were getting thorough. They could barely order the drinks. On the fifth drink, they're like, no. So it's kind of mixed emotions. No, that's completely wrong. That's not why you were hired to do that, a job. Okay. That is stealing if you look at it one way. But on the other hand, is there anything good about it? I don't know. I don't know. It it was crazy. So there was a this was a club. It was more it was in the Boynton Park Holiday Inn, a club called Bentley's. And literally all night long, there was a line at the front door. The place was so packed. It was a tiny club. The place was so packed. It was unbelievable. I mean, you could like barely bring in a keg of beer. It would take you like 10 minutes to get from the storage room to back to the bar. It was crazy busy. That's literally that was the job I did. Excuse me. That was the job I did literally before I became a nightclub DJ. So after that, I went to the Holiday Inn in Fullerton and I opened up their club and I worked. It was called Capers, and then I became a DJ and never had to deal with behind the bar crap again, bar rot, or what really sucked is when a glass broke. You just got done filling the big old tub of full of ice for drink, all full, and a glass falls in there, and you have to. I mean, legally. Why wouldn't you? You have to clean it out. God forbid anybody swallow glass. So you got to all the ice. You just got done transporting it from the ice machine in the back room. You filled it up, took about 2 buckets, 5-gallon buckets. And so you melt all the ice, make sure there's no glass, and completely clean. Clean the whole tub, then refill it with fresh ice, and then they can pour out of it again. Drinks. It was crazy. Working in a bar was. Yeah, Fullerton is in Orange County, probably 10 minutes away from Disneyland. Yeah, Fullerton. That's where I went to broadcasting school too. Fullerton JC, junior college. Um, but yeah, Fullerton is near by Buena Park, by Santa Ana, by all the all the cities in Orange County. It's one of them. Uh, Jack, is Brianna doing okay, or does she need funds? No, no, no. They don't need funds. I'm just telling you, if you send me a super chat, I'm just gonna pass it straight to the kids. Okay, because some people that wasn't my idea. Just to be transparent, one of you suggested thought it would be a great idea, and I thought, wow, you're right. That is a great idea. So they said you should give all your super chats so that people can tip you and you can give it to the kids because I would never if you guys felt the money was going to them, I'd never keep it. I'd never take a dollar from it. I would give 100% to the kids. So that's the right thing to do. They are not in need. They are not hurting in any way. No, some of you may want to acknowledge. I have no idea, but that's beside the point. They're going to be okay if they get nothing. So don't you worry about that. This is just more like instead of sending them a card or a gift, you would just super chat, boom, done. It's easy. So anyway, so yeah, Fullerton's in California. It was, in fact, that was where Tammy was working when she was working at Was it something Jones Pit Barbecue? She was working at a barbecue restaurant, and I was on the radio at the time. But can we can we reveal Doorknob's real name? um, yeah. Once again, when the baby's born, Jack Jr. reveals the name first. So be following him on Instagram. If not, I guarantee you, I promise, 2 seconds after he announces it, I'll announce it. And then I'll come on the show and I will explain the name. Okay. So, and once again, it's not doorknob, but Fullerton's where the old Fender guitar plant was. That's weird because I only knew of the Fender guitar plant that was here in Tennessee. That's so weird. Maybe it was. If so, it was before my time. Uh, okay. Um, Breastfeeding the child probably will occur like every mom, like right at the beginning. A lot of antibodies, a lot of good stuff comes from the mother to the baby in the beginning. I don't know how long. I don't know if she's going to go for a year breastfeeding. I don't know what the timeline is until he starts, I guess, growing teeth. I don't know, but I don't walk up to Brianna and ask her. It's up to her. She's done all the research. She's researched everything. She's researched the cord, not cutting the cord right away, cutting the cord right away. Breastfeeding versus formula. What's the best formula with the least amount of harmful chemicals? She's done all that research. Guys, you have no idea. She's over the top. So, anyway, let's see here. I don't do a lot of bloopers. Not because I don't like them. I love them. I'll show you if there's a good blooper. If it's like take two, take two, and then I'll say it again. That's it. That's the only stuff that gets cut out. So if there's a flub, I'll put it in. If especially if I think it's funny, it's definitely going in. Um, Guys, I've been doing this 18 years. I literally sit here and I talk to you off the cuff. I don't have any notes. I don't have a bullet point. I have a few things in my head. That's it. But otherwise, most of the stuff comes from you. I follow your lead. It's like we're dancing. But um, so making an episode of bloopers would take a really long time because honestly, everything's done in one take. There's really not like let's say Hope got up on the island and stole my steak and I caught it on video. I'd show you. Whatever happens, I'll show you. I got no problem with that. I'm not perfect, but I've done these videos so long. So I think I'm like 2000 now. I've done over 2000 videos that it's almost second nature. It's all okay. We're good. We're rolling. All right, great. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Jack Scalfani here, Cooking with Jack show. And then I know what the recipe is. In fact, I'm going to be filming uh, the next video I'm doing. I might as well tell you. The next video I'm doing it's going to be interesting. It's going to be I have bought 5 different companies filter straws. It's part of the food prepping series. Okay. Everybody should have a package of filter straws. Why you say? Let's say they put something in the water and it's not drinkable. You got to go to another water source. let's say, you know, let's say the water's tainted or something, you know, basically the straws are rated to like one straw will do like 600 gallons of water. You can drink 600 gallons worth before you have to replace the straw. Um, so we're gonna find out which one's the best. I'm literally gonna take water, take dirt from the backyard, throw it in the water, and drink it through the straw. Whichever one tastes like dirt, probably not going with that brand. I got 4 or 5 brands. Excuse me. Let's see. My wife and I. Um. So anyway, but yeah, that's the next video. Will be water straws, and then after that, I'm doing what is it? I wanted to do it. So I'm kind of mixing up the food prepping videos with regular videos. There's no reason you should suffer. Those of you who couldn't care less about food prepping for like 10 weeks in a row. So I'm going to do a food prepping. I'm going to do a regular, kind of alternate. That's how I'd like to see it because sometimes the content creators that I follow or I listen to and I watch, you know, they go on a like for example, Candace Owen has been going off on a certain topic. And if I'm not interested, I don't watch her for a while. I don't want you guys to be like that. I don't want you to think, oh, yeah, Jack's going to do food prepping next week. He's doing a whole series on it. No, I want to mix it up because everybody else is just eating food. Oh, yes. Okay. So I might as well give you a peek into the future. So we are doing the straws next week, filter straws. They filter out chemicals, dirt, that kind of stuff. Okay. So we'll do that. And then the following week, we're doing grilled cheese sandwich wars, meaning there's 2 cool ways that I've seen grilled cheese made. And like, I thought, oh, really? Freaking grilled cheese? 2 pieces of bread and cheese? This is a little bit different, has a little bit more. But they both looked interesting. I want to find out which one's better. They both look good. So I'm going to show you guys. We're going to put one method up against another method and pick which one's better. Okay. And that's after the water straws. So, like I said, try and keep a variety going. Hey, James, I keep announcing food wars that you never do. Should we get into it, guys? James, September is the Pizza Wars. I already have the hotel room. It's already planned. I've already picked the restaurants. I'm not sure how quicker to get September from day one of that announcement. It's always been September. Ask anybody. Not sure what exactly you want, but that's pretty much, I can't go sooner because if I do, I won't have a room. My room's scheduled for September. Okay. So that's one food war. Not sure what else I announced that I haven't done. Like the grilled cheese will happen. Uh, I'm not sure what that comment meant. I did New Orleans food wars. I did Carolina barbecue wars. I did Texas food. So, what food wars did I announce that I've never done? Other than the one that's already scheduled and upcoming and has never changed from the first day I announced it. What haven't I done? Uh, steak steak wars never happened. Oh my God. Obviously, you don't watch the show. Are you serious? You literally said that. Never happened. I've only done probably 10 steak war videos. Listen, just to explain, there's two types of food wars. There's food wars, and then there's food wars tour. A tour means I drive to an area and I check out all the places in that area to find the best, like Chicago Deep Dish Pizza Wars tour in September. Okay. Steak Wars, I'll just say Steak Wars. If I'm trying out somebody's steak, putting up against, right now it's a tie. It's Torino's versus not home. I almost said Home Depot. Torino's versus the Depot. Both those places get steak right off the farm. So for you to say that I've never done Steak Wars is a complete and utter lie. I'm not sure how you want it packaged up. Sorry it wasn't the way you expected, but everybody has seen a bunch of steakhouses. They saw me go to Gatlinburg. They saw they've seen all of them. So I'm not sure what channel you're watching. Fast food chicken sandwich wars. I don't recall ever announcing that I was going to do that. I'm not sure. Fast food chicken sandwich wars. Um, that time is kind of past. In fact, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we're talking about the chicken wraps or the wraps. May not be chicken, maybe steak. I don't know. But yeah, definitely I announced the food wars, they happen. New Orleans, Cajun food wars, it happened. They all happen after the announcement. Amish food wars. No, we did you're confusing wars with month. We did a whole month of Amish food. We cooked on the cooking show. We visited Amish places on Jack and the Go. Julia Child, it was Julia Child month. But yeah, you're right. Okay. Um, we did Julia Child month where we did all Julia Child recipes on the cooking show. I'm really not sure what have I announced that I haven't done yet. I know I did talk about going to New York to do Pizza Wars, but we redirected it to Chicago because New York's a bag of crap on fire right now. That's it. Just trying to be AI recipe wars. No, we don't. We didn't do AI recipe wars. We did AI cooking. I like that. I may bring that back. I may do more of that. Let AI pick the recipes for the week and cook whatever AI spits out at me. Not to say it's going to be good. I have no idea. Uh, Superman Egg Wars. Okay, I don't know what you're whiffing. Superman Egg Wars. Um. So anyway, uh, it passed because you never did it. What passed, James? What passed that I didn't do? That's what I'm asking. Okay. Yeah. I don't get. First of all, you're accusing me of something I've never done. I'll admit it if you bring up something that I said I was gonna do. There's probably 2 or 3 things that I never got to. Exotic meat month. Oh my gosh. We've done all the things I've said. James is mad about Carolina being too so woke. No, that's not cool. I respect James. Chicken sandwich wars. I don't believe I show me where I've said we're gonna do it. Maybe I said it in my stroke brain. I don't know, but doesn't feel doesn't feel very exciting. Doesn't. Um, I don't know. I wouldn't look forward to doing that. Barbecue Wars tour was fun. Burger Wars tour was fun. Carolina Barbecue Wars tour was fun. Texas, but we can run down the whole list. We've done tours. We've done wars. We've done monthly themes. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Um, let's see, Jack. You could ask Rock. Ooh, that's really good. Okay. Michael Caine brought up a great suggestion. I'll have AI, and then we can call it Wars, AI Cooking Wars. So I will ask for a recipe from Grok, ChatGPT, and Claude, or Perplexity, or something, or Gemini. There we go. We'll we'll ask them three different how to how to do something, a recipe like, I don't know, meatloaf, let's say, and it will give me a meatloaf recipe. All three of them they'll be totally different, and then I'll make all three, see who gave me the best recipe. That's cool, Jackie. Okay, yeah, Michael Caine. That was a great suggestion. Okay, James, we will do that. That's a great idea. We will do that. You can yell at me. No, no, I love you too, buddy. Um, but I I really don't want to be that guy, James. That's I'm more upset that you think I am that guy. My dad used to do that. I, just to tell you, it came from my childhood, guys. I had no. My dad told us as little boys, all three of us, that we were going to go on vacation and spend a week on a houseboat. Oh my gosh. It was the biggest news ever. We were going to rent a houseboat and we're going to stay on the water for a week. He never did it. To this day, it's never happened. We used to bring it up. How come we never went on a houseboat? You know what he said? You know what he said, James? He said, "Oh, I felt that you guys didn't want to do that." What? How did you get that? Anyway, so James, listen, I will do the AI cooking wars. Hold me to it. Listen, if I do slip up, call me on my crap. Oh my gosh, I'm okay with that. So, but James, I really am deep in my heart. I don't feel that I've let you guys down. I'm busier today than it was 10 years ago when I was probably just starting to really kick it on YouTube. Jack, you need to tell us when you're playing Jackbox. Okay, so Jackbox was fun. Um, Gaming night with Jimmy, my buddy Jimmy, and we do gaming news first, open discussion second. Then we're on Thursday nights. Then we're gonna play Jackbox. Okay. If you want to play, come join us. I'll give you all the directions. I'll give you all the instructions when Jimmy and I get together. Now, that's on Jimmy's channel. Okay. If you don't know Jimmy's channel, I think it's JAS Media. He's on Twitch. I think it's JAS Entertainment. I can't remember. Crap. Let me see. Oh, no. All right. I'll tell you on F as in Frank, okay? We're probably doing that tomorrow. But basically, we play Jackbox. So what you would do is go to Jimmy's Twitch to watch his TV, to watch his screen. And then you can hear Jimmy talk. And then we all play on our phones. The phone is the controller. It's called Jackbox. If you've never done it, it was a lot of fun. Whoever just brought that up is totally right. It's a lot of fun. I think Rowdy was there. Um, a lot of you were there. So anyway, you guys, I love you too, Turkey. Um, so anyway, but yeah, on JS Media 2024 on YouTube. Oh, and okay, so Michael Caine just posted. Copy that down because that is. I don't know if I can I pin that? Yeah. Let me see if I can pin that. There we go. Okay, just pin her message. Okay. There's where we play on Thursday nights. Feel free to go there, join us. You can sign up right there. 10 people can play. So it's me, Jimmy, and only 8 other people. So it's always fun. All right. Oh yeah. Thank you, Tom. Tom's like, it's been an hour. I'm like, okay, because I have to go. I have to go places. Tammy needs to go places. I'm not sure. We're gonna run some errands. So Thursday nights, gaming news on YouTube with Jimmy, me and Jimmy. Then we go over to Twitch and play Jackbox. All right. So let me let me see any advice for what I'm making tonight. I'm trying to grill up some cod pieces. Um, yeah, I hope you have a grilling mat because fish gets real weird on the grill. Maybe put a mat on there that or something or foil. Um, I grew up eating cod in spaghetti sauce. That's amazing. Let's see. I'm trying to grill up. Yeah, if you got some like Brussels sprouts, I'd grill those up, mix them up with maybe a little maple syrup, little salt and pepper, little garlic, whatever flavors you like on the Brussels sprouts. Cut them in half, get them charred a little bit. Uh, so oh my God, yes, Jackbox used to be called You Don't Know Jack. That's when I first got into it. You're right. A video series called You Don't Know Jack. Um, we'll work on that. I'm not going to guarantee, not going to promise anything. Uh, we played Monday. We I'm not sure we were on Monday together on Jimmy's channel. So we went and played Monday. I was gone Thursday. I couldn't play on Thursday. So we played on Monday, but I will be back this Thursday. Jimmy will be Thursday. We're going to do gaming news, open discussion. Then we're going to go run to Twitch and play Jackbox. Let's see. Errands can't be run. I think we're okay. Hey Stu, I'm glad you're still hanging out with us, buddy. Um, so Cod Boyardee, you guys make me laugh. Listen, just because I feel strongly against what you write, okay, as long as you're not hurtful, I'm okay. You come up with criticism that I don't like, I'll tell you, but I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to. Hopefully, the moderators feel the same as I do. I'm sure they do, you know. But anyway, keep that in mind. We go back and forth. We talk about things. You criticize. I criticize. We all go round and round. It's like dancing. All right. But in the meantime, I am stepping out. I do love you guys. I hope you have a great Saturday. We have F as in Frank tomorrow. When I get out of church, gonna come back home. We'll do F as in Frank. Oh, so much. I got news about Jim, my brother Jim. A lot of you liked him. I got some big announcements about him. Be listening to, be listening for. I'm not allowed to discuss it yet, but I will be announcing something. Um, Oh yeah, Lebanon. Thanks again for kicking off the chat room. Um, I do believe you're getting the first In-N-Out here in Tennessee. People are gonna go so stupid. Like Whataburger won't know what to do. I promise you. So anyway, there's Michael Caine's come up and pinned to the top. Write down Jimmy's information if you want to play Jackbox with us. All right. I'm also, last announcement, I'm also working on setting up Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know if any of you are into that, but I'm setting that up that we can play online, doing some research. I'll give you more details when I know. All right. Love you guys. You take care. And we will see you tomorrow.